In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace the rear sway bar links on this Ford F-350. We're working with a diesel engine, and that matters because the fuel tanks are different. And in this case, to do the driver's side sway bar link, we actually have to remove the fuel tank, or at least move it out of the way because it bolts up there. Now on the passenger side, it's very easy out in the open, but once again, for the driver's side, it's located right beside your fuel tank. Let's get started. We're going to have to drop this shield down first, so let's support it from underneath. Just put a little bit of pressure on it with whatever support you have available, just so that when we unbolt it, it doesn't fall down. On the frame side, you'll see two 10mm headed bolts towards the front of the tank, or the shield. Remove them both. Further back, same two 10mm headed bolts. Remove these as well. On the other side, right above the drive shaft, you'll see the same 10mm bolt. On this strap of the fuel tank shield, there is just one. Further back, there are two on this strap. Carefully lower the shield and remove it. Now bring your support back up onto the fuel tank. Put a little bit of pressure so we can release the straps. The fuel tank straps have 13mm bolts. There's 4 in total, 1 on each end of every strap. So let's take them all out, starting with this one right here at the back. Onto the next one at the front of the tank. Although these straps are supposed to swivel right here on this pin on the frame side, I'm just going to unbolt them because they do have a plate that goes across, connects both of them, and the way I have my tank supported, I won't be able to swivel them out of the way. 13mm headed bolts on this side as well. You can access the rear strap from on top of this leaf spring mounting point. The 13mm headed bolt is right through here. Okay, there we go. Lower the tank a little bit. All right. With the tank lowered a tiny bit, we can now remove the fuel filler neck hose and this one right here. So let's start by undoing all the clamps. You can use an 8mm socket and loosen them all up. They just need to be loosened up, not removed or anything. Separate these. If needed, lower the fuel tank a little bit more. There we go. That's going to help pull on these hoses. There's one. There we go. Now if you follow the sway bar link up, since we have the tank far enough out of the way, you'll see the top mounting bolt right here, or mounting nut I should say. Use a 16mm socket. I'm going to hammer it on. And take it off. Okay, get that out of there. Now use an 18mm socket to remove the mounting nut off the bottom. That is very likely to happen, so what I'm going to do is use some locking pliers on this side of the sway bar link and hold the other end. Get these nice and tight. Try this again. Now you can remove your sway bar link from the bottom and the top, and there it is. Take the new sway bar link and line it up. Slide it through the bottom as well as through the top at the same time. I'm going to put this washer on that was here before. I put a little bit of grease on it just so that it wouldn't continue rusting. And then the mounting nut. Both mounting nuts are now 18mm in size. Go ahead and tighten this one for now. Torque these to 60 foot-pounds. And that's it right there. Now up on the other side, reinstall that washer that also came off the top, just like on the bottom, and that mounting nut. Snug it all up. And torque this as well to 60 foot-pounds. All right, that's it right there. Put in the rear strap, slide it up into position, line up this bolt. This one's more difficult to see, but once you get it started into the threads, you should be able to easily tighten it up. This one we can tighten up now because this pivots on a hinge, so no matter what you do to the bolt, the strap can still move around. Snug it up. The torque on all 4 of these fuel tank strap mounting bolts, the 13mm headed ones, is 30 foot-pounds. All right, install the front strap. On the other side, you may need a pry bar to push the strap in place. Gonna have to do a pry and spin at the same time. Get that nice and snug. 30 foot-pounds on this one as well. And let's do the same thing in the back. Make that nice and snug. And once you got that one in and tight, 30 foot-pounds on this one as well. Now let's bring up the shield. Once you get it close, start lining up the bolts. Once you have it lined up, start the bolts in. I recommend starting them all before you tighten any of them, just so you can make sure that they're actually lined up. There we go, start in the 2 rear bolts. Once you have them all in, snug them up. Give them about an 1/8 to a 1/4 turn after they bottom out. Now the ones on the frame side, snug these up as well. If you're doing this by hand, just like the other ones, between an 1/8 and a 1/4 turn after they bottom out. Last one over here. Make sure that's snug as well. Remove the support that you used. Connect the filler neck on the 2 hoses. There we go, there's one. Once you connect that one, it should stay in place. And connect the second one all the way in until it bottoms out. Tighten up the 2 clamps. As always with this type of clamp, you want to make sure you don't over tighten it because it does strip out eventually. So just make it snug and stop right there as soon as it starts squishing the hose a little bit. If you can't twist the hose, it's plenty tight. Make sure this is bottomed out and bring this clamp over. Tighten this one as well. All right.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.